What's the difference in the sugar that you find in whole fruits versus fruit juice, and do we need to worry about that? So the difference primarily is how the sugar is stored. When we eat whole fruits, the sugar is contained within the cell walls. So within those cells, you've got the sugar along with lots of other nutrients, water, etc. And we have to chew the fruit and then digest the fruit to be able to access that sugar and use it as energy within the body. The fact that there is fibre within the structure of the fruit will slow down the digestion process and mean that it's more of a slow release of that sugar in the form of energy into the body. When we drink fruit juice, obviously the cell walls, the fruit's been crushed, so the cell walls have been burst open and everything within the cell is then into the liquid around it, i.e. the sugar will be dissolved within the liquid that you're drinking. And this means that as soon as that fruit juice hits your mouth, the sugar is in the drink, and that can be an issue to your dental health if you overconsume fruit juice. And we don't need to break down or digest that fruit juice. Well, obviously we need to absorb it, but that's quite a quick process when it's a liquid, and when that happens the sugar is freely available for the body to use, so it's a much quicker process, so we can see that sugar being released into the body more quickly than if we were eating the whole fruit. So this is why there is a recommendation to have no more than 150 ml of fruit juice per day. So just a small glass, and actually some of the bottles that you get fresh fruit juice in are 2, 3, 4 times the size of that recommended serving. But people think because it's in a bottle that is the serving suggestion, that's the portion size. So just kind of keep your eye out for that. Of course, it's okay to have fruit juice on a regular basis if we're drinking it in those smaller quantities, but it's not recommended to drink larger amounts more regularly because this can be an issue in terms of how much sugar you're consuming. The sugar in whole fruits would be classed as natural sugars, whereas the sugars in fruit juice would be classed as added sugars. So that's the type of sugar that we need to consume less of, and just keep an eye on how much we're consuming, because the recommendation is to have no more than 30 grams of added sugar per day. Overall, drinking fruit juice is convenient and cheap and can be a really useful way of getting some vitamins and minerals into yourself or maybe into your children, but it's just to be aware that it is something that is to be consumed in smaller quantities if we want to drink it in a way that's going to be beneficial to our health. Of course, whole fruits are going to be the best way to get the majority of your fruit consumption. The current recommendation is 5 to 10 portions of fruit and vegetables per day, so at least 5 portions per day, most of which of those should be vegetables. And so you have one of those as a fruit juice, small glass, and then a few other fruit portions, then you'll be well on your way to the current recommended fruit and vegetable 5 a day. So hope that helps, and any questions, just pop them below.